Blazed The Canna Podcast number, 4?
Yeah.
4. Celia, Platinum Vape. I'm so sorry. Olivia, right?
Yeah.
Platinum Vape. What's going on?
What's up?
Shit.
Thanks for inviting us.
Always. I've been wanting to have you on. I just we were trying to schedule out the first ones. So what's new? What's been going on? We were chit-chatting before. Me and you have history. We've known each other a super, super long time. We both had entry-level positions. We've both been able to see a lot of Michigan with cannabis. Tell us,
Absolutely.
Celia, what is where are we at now, and what's the future hold?
I don't know. I mean, we did come a long way. We both started 5 years ago was when I met you. I met you through Olivia, actually. Well, I started with Olivia through Green Door.
You were from Green Door too?
Yeah, she was my boss.
What? Shout out
Yes.
Green Door. Shout out Sale. Shout out the guys at Green Door.
Yeah.
Really? That's some crazy time ago.
Yeah.
So
We were buying stuff from you at Green Door.
Yeah, we had the old school wax. We had a lot of crazy stuff going on back then.
It was awesome.
So the progression of so you guys were working at Green Door. Platinum Vape came into the store.
Yeah.
It was the first
Let's go from
cartridge.
there.
It was the first preloaded cartridge that we had. We had some black sunshine, tar distillate, and then we had Platinum Vape for
So
a year and a half.
When you say preloaded, you mean
In a syringe.
It was in a syringe.
Well,
So
it wasn't Platinum, so there was only Platinum Vape cartridges, and then the only other oil you could get was black, and it was in a syringe.
And it wasn't RSO, just to state
It was.
that.
It was. You could put it in your own cartridge, black.
But it wasn't intended to be RSO.
No.
Black RSO,
Yes.
but not RSO.
Yes.
5 years ago.
Yes, and it
Yeah.
was disgusting. Nothing was regulated, and then I worked there for about a year and a half, and we got a company called The Clear, and they're came and went, and then a bunch of
Do you
companies
remember
came
The
and
Clear?
went. Yeah,
The Clear.
I do.
I swear, The Clear is legendary. Just for pushing the market forward into
Yeah.
carts.
Yeah.
And I mean, shout out to them because they were the half-gram cart starters. I feel like you guys are one of the first people to do full gram especially on a large scale.
Yeah, we've been full gram since day one.
Didn't
We've
waste
been in
no
Michigan
time,
for
didn't
10
waste no
years.
10 years.
Yes,
Yeah.
literally.
So, all right. So we were at the point where you guys were at the store. Platinum Vape did a drop at the store. I mean,
So when I
Yeah.
started, Platinum Vape was already in the store. We had Platinum Vape carts, the black whatever, and then we had patties of wax, and that's it. That was the only concentrates.
and then Platinum Vape needed help. And then,
and then I worked there for 4 years and got to know the sales rep and got to know the company, was ordering from them everything, and then
I was working with Olivia.
Yeah, I was managing. Celia came in after I was there for 2 years, and we worked together for 2 years, and then I just was hey,
We were a solid ass
yeah,
team.
I was feeling outgrowing the one dispensary and really want to get in it, and I just was hey, I want to work for you. You look like you need help. Looks like you could use me. What's up? And then
Celia went first.
No,
you
I
went
did.
He
first.
went first.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you went first. To
Yeah,
PV,
this is a crazy story.
And then recruited you
Yes.
into the gang.
Yeah.
Yes. This gets crazier.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you want
Yeah.
the full story right now?
No, this is it.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
it, and then we just started,
So you
and
guys-
basically.
So you guys get into PV. You guys get going. We're still in caregiver days, right? At this time.
We're still in caregiver
for a
days.
long
All right.
time.
Yeah.
So you guys
So-
are doing
so me-
everyone was doing. Is it just?
This
it a
is
small
2015.
Group? I won't ask names. Under 10 people.
Or 2016.
It's 6 people.
6 people.
This is a family.
Not
You
even
guys
6
did a
people.
lot.
This is
There
a
wasn't
family.
even 6
You
people.
guys did a lot.
There was a sales rep in Michigan at the time. There was a sales rep and then one person who did deliveries, and that was it. There was no filling,
accounting.
no accounting.
This was a family. This was
Well, yeah, but
the owners and
in
the
Michigan
brother
physically,
and sister.
though. In Michigan physically, there was only 2 people, but then California was our main people, and then they came in.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then so it was just a family, and then us, and then we just worked really hard, and then Olivia left for a little bit to go help her family, and then we built this shit. We
Yeah.
built this company with
built this
them.
bitch.
Yeah.
Built
We
this
built
shit.
it with this family.
I like
Yeah,
that.
It's
the
all
Sadlers,
family-owned
Cody
company.
Sadler, George Sadler, they started the company. They came here initially and got the first accounts. Sal from Green Door was one of his first accounts.
It's just a
way
wholesome
back
story.
in the day. Yeah, and then
So-
they just grew.
Do you guys think you'll just stay on a licensing end, or are you open to the ideas, or what do you guys have a?
There's a lot of growth in our future. I mean, we honestly have we have a lot of other products. We have the CBD line that we just launched, and that is coming to Michigan in stores very soon. That's going to be in stores as early as next month, and then
So
we have.
The carts are your carts are distillate terpene infused.
Yep, just distillate with cannabis derived terpenes.
Yeah, that's really good too.
Yeah.
So you said you're moving on to other stuff like creams and what have we got? What else?
We have all kinds of CBD products.
Dried fruit. Now that's something cool. I've never seen that.
Yeah. So we have dried fruit, we have candy.
So this is just CBD to start. Are you guys looking at doing THC?
Yes. So we have a full line of products in California. We have like chocolate. So we're in other states too. So we're in California, we're in Oklahoma,
Yeah.
we're branching out to
now,
Arizona.
right? Oh man.
Yeah, Illinois.
Are you going out there? Are you going to be part of the AZ?
No, I'm not. I have 3 kids, so you know.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
just a
that kind
mom
of.
and, but and I'm really like in the Michigan market. Like I'm working really hard in the Michigan market. So.
What are you excited to see for like the future? Are you hoping for like events to come back? Are you hoping for?
Oh yeah.
Like what do you see in the future? I know you guys.
Yeah.
We were chatting too before. Like you guys have one of the cooler setup for vendor days. Do you hope to see like events where you can set that kind of setup up?
Oh yeah. I'm excited for the High Times events to come back. I'm excited for, the big festival events. Like that is what I'm looking forward to for sure.
So High Times, since we're on the note of it,
Okay.
Is Platinum Vape gonna enter? Should we expect possibly a PB enter? Possibly?
I mean, possibly.
Do you have a favorite flavor up here that you'd want to see entered?
We have been keeping the strains like
Oh, I know.
spicy.
I saw you had Zaza. You've had them all come through.
yeah.
What's been your favorite one lately?
Honestly, I like the. I don't have a favorite.
So
I
like-
really don't.
So I know at like Fuego, we just dropped some of our full spectrum ones, and
Yeah.
like the Sours, lemon cherry gelato, that's been my favorite.
Yeah.
And it's funny you say that because we don't ever keep the flavors either. It's like you find one you like, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna get some of those, and it's like, no, you're not, bro. They're already gone.
Yeah. No, definitely. I mean, the Wookiees is really good.
So the
I
Wookiee, which
I
one
love
is
the
that?
Indica, so
You like Indica carts?
yeah.
So do you notice a difference? We do Indica Sativa too on our carts. Do you notice a difference between the Indica terpenes and Sativa terpenes?
I personally don't.
You personally don't.
I personally don't.
So you think it's mostly comes down to what flavor you like?
Yes.
Hey, there you go. You're hearing it from Celia. She's telling it how it is.
Yeah.
What about with the edibles? Will you guys be doing Indica Sativa, or will it be? Or are you guys not decided yet?
It will be.
It makes it
It's
so
just
much easier
the
for
patients like it.
Oh, patients and
The
you know what's
customers
funny?
like it.
So we do a lot of gummy sales through Fuego right now in adult use.
The Fuego gummies they sell.
Yeah, woo, woo, woo. It's funny though, on the adult use market, it's like sativa. You go to the medical market, it's like, I need that indica.
Yes.
And it's so drastically different from adult use consumers to medical. And same with like even milligram amount. We notice that like 40 tends to be more purchased from an adult user standpoint. In medical, it's like, where's them 200s? And it's funny because you remember the caregiver days, they wanted 500, 1,000.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like whenever you slap down the logo, the
Yeah.
biggest one is
Seriously.
what they wanted, man.
Seriously.
So-
The market's changed so much.
So with the carts, you guys just changed. These do have the tip thing. Cool. I'm gonna pull this out.
Yeah, they do have the colored tips. We have
How-
a lot of really sweet.
How has the feedback been? Sorry, I'm gonna rip you back about switching the tip. Do people really like being able to like know the difference? Like if they just pick it up. I was joking with another extraction company, and like we were actually, I was joking, but we were complimenting you guys because. I mean, there's a lot of times there's like 10 vapes on the table. You're never gonna be able to know the flavor unless you had like a sticker around it.
Mm-hmm.
But at least now you can narrow it down to like, all right, that's
Yeah.
at least not the one that's gonna put me to sleep. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think for adult use, this was like one of the brightest ideas. Like, and it seems so simple, but
Yeah.
it like really, like you guys watch Shark Tank ever?
Yeah.
It like
All
fixes
the
a
time.
problem.
It
Yeah.
does.
It really fixes a problem.
It does. No, it's genius. I love it. The patients love it. The customers love it. It was really good for us, definitely.
So moving when you said you're moving on to next products, what is the next one that people should be expected to launch that contains THC? I know
Okay.
there's a lot of CBD, and I've
Definitely.
seen your guys' CBD products for a while in a lot of places. Do you guys get a lot of feedback on those?
The CBD carts, we aren't gonna be really moving forward with, I don't think, anymore. But the CBD products here, definitely. This is gonna be something that we're gonna be going to be moving forward with for sure. These
This-
are all these are all doing really well. The candy for sure is doing great.
I give
We
you
have good
props
feedback
on
on that.
this. This is real cool how you
That's awesome.
have an ability to do some savings when you get the two products together. Like you buy one, you get a savings. That's really cool.
Thank you.
I always notice I follow like the Leafly top list all the time, and we always seem to go back and forth. Like, no, I don't mean back and forth, but you always move one or two. We always seem to be like on third. One day we're gonna catch you guys. So it's cool to see you guys constantly change the flavors. I think that's really been a benefit of your guys' brand. You know what I do also salute you guys for is always staying with the same style of cart. It makes it easy for people to get used to it and, you know, like the style. I think that was a smart move. So you said the next product to launch was, I'm sorry, one more time.
Definitely the CBD stuff, but for the THC, we're going to be doing our chocolate bars and our gummies.
The chocolate bar.
Yeah.
So tell us about that. Is there flavors picked already, or?
We don't really have a launch date, and we don't have everything as far as like the flavors. It's going to be kind of like how the carts are all different.
Set that one down.
Yeah, we kind of chilled out on it for a
You
second.
said we chilled out.
Yeah, but we don't have all the flavors and everything as far as like the launch and everything yet. But when we do, we'll be announcing it.
What's been, Olivia, what's been your favorite part of like being involved in Cannabis Michigan and like the whole role that you have at Platinum Vape? Like,
Honestly, just watching it grow from like physically sitting there with the CEO hand filling carts to like a couple years later, just him being, you know, top 40, under 40 on Forbes list and having like 200 plus employees and becoming literally the #1 sold product on LeafLink and Weed Maps for 3 years running. Like
and
from like,
that's hell of achievement.
yeah, and
to,
like just seeing it from the inside grow.
I know the
Crazy.
first time we hit like any award on LeafLink, it was like one of the dopest experiences. We're all calling each other, you know, freaking out.
It's great.
I can't
It
imagine
feels
like
so
hitting it
good.
like month after month. It's
Dude,
like
it feels so
you
good.
know you've got a formula that's working. So we know the Cannabis Cup's coming up. What you guys entering probably in vape carts.
Yeah, probably.
So
Definitely.
that'll be an interesting category to see. We'll just skip that one to skip controversy on it because you know we're all gonna ask that one. Who do you think will win for concentrates? Do you have any predictions for Michigan concentrates? Let's go with solvent first. So like you know any brand that's using butane.
I honestly don't do a lot of dabbing, so I don't.
No.
I don't have like a.
I mean, I can say
favorite
brands that like I've liked before, but
Yeah,
like
that stuff you tried.
I mean, Redbud Roots is a good brand that I've tried.
Red Bud Roots. Okay.
I can't say that I've like literally set them all out and been like, oh, they're good, they're not. Like just like from someone's like, hey, like you know,
Yeah. You'd
here
have
you
to
go.
dab a lot to do that.
Yeah,
I mean,
I've heard a lot of really good stuff about Fuego, especially like from people out in Ann Arbor. Like they just always are like, yeah, like I went all the way to Detroit to get that Fuego. Like
Ann
yeah.
Arbor's been a cool market. Ann Arbor was one of your guys' first markets too.
Yeah.
Being able to be in that market's been awesome. I know with Fuego we're gonna enter. Hopefully we'll have the Blue Diamonds to enter. I
That'd
know
be sick.
Antidote, which is our like one of our sister companies, one of our main brands that we have coming on, plans to enter. I'm hoping that we can enter with Hype too. But it'll be interesting to see like what different things we can put into the mix. I know with Diamonds it'll be real cool to see the different flavors we can put out. I wish the homie Will Billy could have made it, but we can't let him out of the lab no more.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just playing.
I'm dead.
That's awesome.
So, how about edibles? Do you guys have favorite edible company? The top 3. You don't have to say your favorite one.
I'm gonna say Fuego gummies.
Props.
I'm gonna say the Kiva bars. Those get me lit.
So,
I know they're
what's
kinda
your favorite
old
flavor?
school.
Hold on, we gotta
Key
stop
lime
right
pie.
on the Kiva.
Key lime pie. I
Oh
love
shit!
that
He said we
shit.
gotta stop. We
No,
got.
I want to know which flavor she liked. I've had a few of the Kivas.
I get high. I get like if I eat 20 milligrams, I will get toasted. So I
like
think
the
that's like
midnight
part
ones.
of it.
When I go to chocolate,
The
I like the
Midnight
midnight
Shade.
key lime.
Yeah, see, that's why when you said key lime, my mind just jumped to midnight. I
Midnight
like the
key lime is fire. Like both of them, you give me a little chunk of anything and I'll get toasted. So
The chocolate banana is usually fire from midnight too.
The Platinum Vape chocolate is fire.
I-
We
so
had
it's only in
the
Cali?
we had the samples here for like a show that we did here, and like the unmedicated ones, and they make the chocolate and everything, the cookie pieces or like anything that goes in it homemade.
You put it up against Midnight's, like that
Yes.
that level of
Yeah.
craft
It's excellent.
quality chocolate.
Yeah, it's everything is
like
homemade.
amazing.
It's not
See,
like
that's-
crushed Oreo pieces or anything. It's
Yeah.
like homemade cookies.
See, that's what
Yeah.
I
Yes.
just think that level of craft is so cool when you look at a chocolate bar.
It's
like,
worth it.
That's
It's
why we don't
definitely
do it
worth
here. We just don't have the room, like, to have literally the huge.
It does.
kitchens.
It's crazy. So
We did a
went
tour in
toured
Cali. It was so good.
We
Of
went
our whole
toured
facility.
a place that
It was
makes
really
like
nice.
large scale edible, and it's just wild how
Mm-hmm.
much like space it takes. Like
Yeah.
it's like wow.
Well,
And
the
so I
machines
know what
are
you
like
mean. It's
each.
like,
Like,
It is.
a huge
The art
van.
facility there is like so many different spaces in one space. And it's like they said it's always under construction because they always need more
always
room.
under
And they're like they
construction.
need every inch that they have. They said they're like we're always rearranging this place and like we're always stacking. They're like we're stacking on the wall.
up we
Yeah,
go. Up we
literally.
Go.
Yeah.
So,
So-
what flavors do you offer the chocolates in? I mean, do you have a favorite flavor? Is it just like milk chocolate, or is it like Midnight where there's like craft mixes?
There's a
to it?
lot of different mixes. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite one? A lot of people
The chocolate caramel. So our flavors, a lot of them, like if it's blended, it's not like a chocolate bar with caramel inside. Like the chocolate tastes like chocolate caramel, which I like. just
covers up
'cause-
the medicine really nice.
Yeah,
No
you can't
lingering
taste it at
Yeah,
all.
you can't taste it.
Is
taste
it
anything
still
at
made
all.
with the same oil that would be made in your carts without the terpenes?
I'm pretty sure.
With
Don't
the
quote
terpenes.
me.
So
With the terpenes.
Wait, the terpenes. So the oil and the oil. So it's literally
It's the
the same
terpenes are
oil.
reintroduced.
Okay, so is it the same basically in here? If you don't know, I don't know.
I honestly don't want to say the
No,
wrong
you're
thing
fine.
because
We'll skip
because
over.
it's not here.
Yeah.
Because it's not here yet, and
I don't
Exactly.
give out your trade secrets. I was just trying to understand my own
Right.
self. I'm like, so you guys have
Because they
something
are Indica Sativa
almost
hybrid.
proprietary to your chocolate, something
Correct.
different we're not seeing in the market.
correct.
That's cool, you guys. We don't do each other, so believe me, it doesn't bother me. I mean,
Right,
hopefully
right,
one day
right,
we
right.
will. But that's badass. Like I always love seeing innovative. You guys doing a tincture eventually?
Yeah, this is really cool. They're just all different kinds for the CBD.
So it's CBD.
Yep.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
We have like the broad spectrum and the full spectrum.
And like specifics, like that one's for a hangover, and then there's ones for like energize, ones for like go to bed.
Do you guys do any of the like suckers or anything like that?
Not yet.
See, I think that's the. I
That
like
is
craft.
sweet.
I like cool craft stuff.
We
you
do
know what I mean?
coffee, like coffee beans.
You guys do
Yes,
coffee?
coffee is sweet. The CBD coffee. All the samples that we
That
had
one
that were like
mind-boggled me. I'm
super
like,
unique.
wait, what?
Yeah.
Coffee?
Why not?
It is cool.
No, absolutely. Why not? Okay, so we asked edibles. How about with flour? Do you guys have a prediction for the flour?
We do have flour in California. I'm sure that we
No,
will.
I meant for the cup.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I'm high as fuck.
Oh,
no, I just
sorry.
thought about it. I'm like, damn, wait a minute. What?
Oh shit.
I was about to say, you gonna have it here in time? Like, wait a minute. So we were saying like Michigan brands. Like,
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
you go to a million shops like me. I know you guys both do. Have
Yeah,
you
no,
picked
I
out some-
definitely, I would love to see Healing Organic Garden take home an award.
Do you have a strain you want to see him win with? That name comes up a lot around
That's
here.
my shit. I would like to see them win with the Molotov. I would like to see them win
That's
with
what
the Triangle
if he
Mint.
was to win,
Yes.
that's what I would want to see him win with.
Yes, definitely. I'm a supporter.
He has some good strains. And then we were talking ProGrow has some decent
ProGrow's
stuff.
good, yes,
Do you
definitely.
guys have any other ones that you had tried?
Tried as far as pre-rolls go?
No,
Or
not
just
even
flour?
pre. Oh, we can do pre-rolls next. I was
I mean,
saying
Cloud
actual
King is
package.
good.
So Cloud King flour.
Cloud King is really good.
Cloud Face I've had from him. I haven't had his turds. I've had a couple of his different strains. And yeah, every time I've had it, I mean, the only one time it was a little dry, but that's not gonna be his fault. You know,
Yeah.
that's shelf time. I didn't look, whatever it is. But it always the thing that's nice about it is it always has a consistent high to it, and there's always a good flavor. You know, nothing to me is worse than getting flour that just burns the shit out of your throat and has no flavor. I absolutely
Yeah.
hate that.
Right.
So I give you props for saying that. Was there anything else you guys wanted to say that's coming out? Anything exciting? Any more exciting news?
I
Look
mean,
out for an entry, basically, hopefully, in the car
hopefully,
category.
definitely. I mean, I definitely hope that we can
And you'd want it to be the
take
Wookiees,
home,
right?
take home a big W with the Wook.
Would the Wook be the one? What would you say? What would be your entry?
The Rocket Fuel is pretty good. Incredible Hulk has always been one that people like love.
The Incredible Hulk.
Incredible Hulk, yeah. I
That's-
don't know
that
if it's a
just
name
sounds
that's
good.
popular, yeah.
That just sounds actually really good.
Yes, I do vape a lot, but I'm not gonna lie, I do like flour. I'm so excited to get platinum flour here. It's gonna be
The platinum
Smoking
flower
on
that
it.
we tried in the beginning was absolute fire. The best flower I've ever had in my life. I'm not even joking. Like, I'm not even joking. I'm not even hyping it up. I swear to God, I'm not even hyping it up.
So is it Platinum Vape grown? Or
Platinum Vape
explain
grown
how
flower.
that works. Is it
Like
is it
Cody-
like a licensing deal like it is here?
No,
or is it you
like-
guys have the grow? It's like
Yeah,
the
like-
actual PV people are growing it?
Yes, like when I
that's
first started.
That's so cool.
Yeah, like when I first started, Cody was like, "This is our flower," and I like tried it, and it was so good.
Have you guys entered in California contests at all?
Yeah, I think we did take home some W's, didn't we?
I'm not gonna lie, I follow when they go to like the Hall of Flowers or whatever, and that
We've
kind
done
of
some
stuff,
really
but
sweet stuff in
I've
California.
seen like sweet ass boosts and like big
Yeah, we
builds. That's
do
why I was
a
asking. I didn't know
lot.
if you guys were entered because a lot of times I've noticed in Cali, like if you're licensed, you couldn't enter and you could only be like a participant or vendor, and then they've
Yeah.
had really weird rules. But I've seen you guys at a lot of events, like in Cali,
Yeah.
the setups, like Emerald and all that. That's badass.
Another thing that we do that we didn't talk about, that because we don't have the boxes out here, but we do that React charity program with the special boxes, the suicide.
Oh, the
and,
React, React. So
Yes.
explain what that is. Go into detail a
Okay.
little bit about that.
Yes, absolutely. So we have 6 charity themed boxes, and a portion of the proceeds of the sales of those go to our React Foundation, and then from the React Foundation, we do different things with the money. Like, so some of them, like we sponsored 2 dogs.
Who
from
came up with this?
Cody and George, our founders.
They
Our
just
founding
like
fathers.
so you guys are like in the lab one day, not smoking because it's illegal. of
They don't
course.
smoke. No,
Wait,
they
what?
don't smoke. Yeah.
Wait, the owners of PB don't.
They don't smoke.
They don't use. Do they use any products?
no.
No.
What? Have they
They
ever?
they just support marijuana as
No,
helping.
I get they support it for sure,
Yeah.
but have you like have you
Well, George smokes sometimes.
so
think.
have you smoked with them ever?
No,
I mean, they've consumed before though.
Cody hasn't.
Cody has not.
No.
Dude, that's like a crazy that's crazy.
I
It is
know.
crazy.
I had a store where I was friends with that was supposed to smoke with me when he got his license and he didn't. So I understand how it is. You always like, do you ever just want to be like, sit down, bro, we're smoking today?
Yeah, sometimes, but he wouldn't. I don't think for sure. But
That's crazy.
yeah, no, but we've done a lot of sweet things with this money. Like they had this idea that we should give back with the money that we make off this because it is important to support our communities.
So those are foundations locally, or are they
Yes.
like outside of the state, or are they inside Michigan?
So we've done some things in California and some things in Michigan.
So the React that we see in Michigan is Michigan,
Yes, and then the React that we see in Cali is
is
Cali.
Cali.
Yes.
Okay, so so people know. So it's
Yes.
like, so that's cool. So like,
So we've done stuff in Michigan and stuff in Cali. So we've
so the
done
suicide one goes to like suicide preventions in Michigan.
yes.
Yes.
That's dope.
Yeah, so like
Shout out that place.
yes, absolutely. So like in Michigan, we've done like a $10,000 charity donation, toy donation to the Children's Hospital of Michigan just this past December. We did some food drives, we did some turkey drives, we did what else?
Pink Foundation.
Yes, we donated money to the Pink Foundation in California for the Pink Fund. They do like they supply money to women affected by breast cancer that can't like afford their bills.
Wow, that's
Yes.
a good cause. I mean,
Absolutely.
That's
It's
something
all
that, you
local.
you
It's
can
not
get
just like
behind,
Susan G.
that-
Komen or like it's
Yeah,
like
no,
we
it's
actually
real foundations.
Yeah.
You guys
Yeah.
didn't just Google, the
Right.
quick send it out to whoever in the hell there is and call it a day.
Right.
That's sweet.
Yeah,
No, that's very
they definitely
honorable.
make real relationships. If you go on the Instagram, you'll see like the CEO playing with the dogs that they spent like $12,000 on.
Yeah, like the Shelter
Yeah.
to Soldier program. We sponsored 2 dogs that they adopted from the shelter, and then they train them, and then they give them to veterans that need the dogs.
That's so honorable. Like that's cool that you guys like found a way to give back in your own unique way. You didn't just take like all right, like you said, we'll just go online, we'll just donate to the first. Like that's
No.
cool. So Celia, what's been your favorite and I'll ask you after too. What's been your favorite market? Has it been Detroit? You like Ann Arbor? You Grand Rapids? What has been like? Where did you like being at? Is there a certain area that you enjoy the most out here?
Honestly, I just love going all over the state, but I love Detroit, Ypsi, like Ann Arbor, like
The original roots?
yes, like that's just where I'm from, so it's just like that's just like the stomping ground for sure. But I do love the cross-state travels and like hitting Muskegon, hitting Adrian, hitting, you know, like it's
The road
it's good
trip?
to see it all.
The road trip?
Yeah, definitely.
I love the road
You got to
trip.
see all your people and take care of them, and
It's
good-
cool to
it's
see
good to make
cities
the
come
connections.
online now.
Yeah.
Because before, you used to, you go on your road trip, you'd go like Detroit, and you'd have to drive
Lansing.
right.
Like, there was
Muskegon.
only certain
It was like
ones.
a dot, and that was it. Now
Yeah.
it's like you could do the whole little,
there's like Battle Creek.
It's
And,
Battle Creek.
yeah.
There's quite a few.
yeah, now
You can't miss them in Battle Creek.
it is. It's nice,
There's quite a few out there.
definitely.
Quality roots, the homies.
Yes.
How about you? Favorite area, realm?
Honestly, I just like the hot spots. Like it's very stressful, but also it's very like fulfilling when there's a city that just like is like a lion's den. Like they're all like fighting.
Bay City.
Yeah, Bay City, Detroit. Like they're all just like fighting to the bottom basically, and they all are undercutting each other, running crazy deals. Like it is.
7 for
It's
100.
ridiculous, but like honestly, it's just like the
so
spice of
funny.
life.
7 for 100.
I
It is
know.
bad out there. It is the worst.
I love it.
She says, I love it. Of course you do. Of course you do.
So funny.
It's wild how it started. There was like the cart crisis where cart prices skyrocketed. There was like everyone was paying $70, $80.
There's been so many like ups and downs. It's been a wild ride.
The cart crisis.
Yeah, and the recall. The recall was
recall.
a shit show.
You know what the worst part I felt like was? Worse than the recall was when everyone, when they thought there was going to be half grams, and then it was like, it didn't work at all. And then it was
Yeah.
the scramble back to full grams. I think you guys and us were the only people that were like, no, we're just going to rock the full grams.
Yeah.
Good luck to you guys on all that.
No.
We'll
we
see
tried
you on
that.
the discount rack.
Seriously.
We tried that already 5 years ago. Yeah, so there's 6 causes. So there's a suicide awareness one. There is a children's hospital.
So where's the suicide one go to?
So that is the only one that we didn't get to do because we were supposed to do the suicide prevention walk in November. The COVID
Oh, it
hit.
was supposed to be a walk.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
were sponsoring
So
a
yeah,
whole
explain
walk.
what that was. I don't know about that.
Yeah. We were sponsoring a whole walk where we sponsored everybody's donations that they were supposed to come up with for the walk. But we didn't end up getting to do it yet because of COVID.
So it's delayed. It's
delayed.
It's in the works.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, I was about to say it can't be off.
It's not off.
Don't say that because it makes me feel like the world's not going to come back.
No, the world's coming back. It's just we didn't get to do it yet, but every other one we did get to do something so far. So and we're not gonna never do them again. It's just that's just what we've done so
So
far.
number 2 was the what one?
The Children's Hospital.
And that one was which place?
And that was when we did the Detroit Children's Hospital Snow Pile Drive. So we donated, it was $10,000 total. Me and Olivia went and shopped in December at Meijer. And yeah.
I seen this shit.
Yeah.
I know this happened because I've seen it on Instagram.
Yeah, we did it. We went and we filled it was 25 carts or something, or 30 carts full of toys, and we dropped them off at the Children's Hospital of Michigan. And then we did a $2,000 cash donation, check donation, to their families, if they needed anything for that. And then the third cart that we do is the breast cancer, and that was the Pink Fund. So we donated $5,000 to the Michigan Pink Fund and then $5,000 to the California Pink Fund. And they just do the support to the families that are affected by breast cancer. So if a mother has breast cancer and she can't afford her DTE, or she can't afford her treatment or something like that, the money goes into a fund to support that.
And that's something you guys, you said it stopped right now, but it's something you plan on bringing back out?
Yeah. It didn't stop. It just that's we used the money from the sales.
Original packaging fundraiser has been done, and then you're gonna possibly do another one.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. Yeah, again.
That's
Just
cool.
the walk was stopped. Just the
Just
walk
the-
was
yeah.
canceled.
Okay,
That's the only
so
thing.
then the next one was, I'm sorry.
So then the next one after the breast cancer one is gonna be the animal one. So that was the one where we sponsored the 2 dogs. We're still sponsoring 2 dogs. It was Eddie, and then I don't know the other dog's name. But that's the Shelter to Soldier program. So they adopted dogs out of the shelter, and then they trained them, and they donated them to veterans in need. And then we also did like a flag planting for veterans, where we got a whole group of bikers together and planted flags in the Memorial Cemetery, Michigan Memorial Cemetery, and just fed everybody, and
It was so
did
emotional.
that. Yeah,
You guys just-
we were
how
all
did you
crying.
come up with the plan for that? I mean, you guys just were like,
Someone
at the
approached
lab
us
one
for
We
day,
that.
partnered
like,
with
you know
it
what?
with Cannabis Aid. They
Oh,
asked
for that
us-
specific one, yeah.
Yeah, they asked us to
so
sponsor.
Cannabis Aid reached out to you guys.
Yes,
About the
we
flag
worked with them
planting.
before at like a convention, and it was really, honestly, everyone was crying. It was like all these veterans on motorcycles, like literally saluting the flag, crying over their dead brothers. It
Yes.
was like crazy. It was crazy,
Yes.
but yeah.
And then, what's the other one? There's two more.
World Hunger.
Yes, and Road Hunger. So we partnered with 6 of our stores in November, and we did food drives, and those were super successful. And we donated to all local pantries like around the stores. So we ended up donating. It was like 9 pallets of food, pallets full of food. So that was super great. And then we did some turkey drives in November. I think we did 2 turkey drives. One just on the side of the road in Detroit, which was like super crazy. Like we met up with Gleaner's Food Bank, and they said, you know, there's a house in Detroit. There's a lot of people that just drive up to this house. This is so crazy too, because this woman, like she didn't have a lot herself at all. Like she's like, this is my house, and you know, whoever has stuff, like we all just come together in the community, and like we just give out whoever needs, you know, things. And we ended up having, I think we had like 200 turkeys that we brought, and people just saw us on the side of the road and drove up and got turkeys. It was like the craziest thing. But we did that.
When we were doing we did a thing with herbology. We wound up giving out like
I saw
500.
that.
Yeah,
That was
so
cool.
cool. T
You know
calls
how
me.
it is.
T calls me. He's like, "Hey Jay."
Feels good.
He's like, "How many turkeys you want to do this year?" I was like, "Bro, how many are you thinking?" And he's like, "Let's do 500." And I was like, "Well, we're gonna be outside for a while." He's like, "No, I don't think we will, bro. We will put it all over the line." And I was like, "All right, let's do it." And I got with upper management at Fuego, the homies, and they were down immediately. And we got with T, and we did 500 of them. I went there that morning. I went there around like noon was the plan to start. We was done by like 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
It was cray.
There's a lot of people that
His
need
mom
that.
was out there handing them out with us. Detroit cop
Yeah.
pulled up. It was crazy, man. It was just wild to see all the different people that pulled out to get those. Like it was actually mad dope.
They're in a lot of need.
It's wild how many people will show up for like causes. Like you don't think about it, like, you know, when you start out you're like, oh, it'll probably be a couple people, then you do it, it's like room. It's like
Yeah,
It
that
was.
that could save somebody's whole, like some people are living on like $20 extra a month. Like that means like a lot.
It was really fulfilling to see that, the impact that it made, for sure.
So the box, what made you guys like this was you guys switched over, you were like the first ones to do like some engraving.
This is so sick. I remember, so Cody was sitting like in our first office. Can't even get it together because this was so cool. And this was when we had those red, green, and blue boxes. Remember, like the first packaging that we ever
Wait,
had.
the small little
Yes,
ones?
yes.
Oh,
And it was good. Like it sold. Like it was good.
yeah, you could fit so many.
But it
of
wasn't
those
this
in a
color.
little
It was the
box,
white
dude.
ones. Remember the white ones that we had that were like different flavors?
Yeah, the plastic ones.
No, it was this box, but it was
The
white.
whole box was shaped that way.
It
And
was
then
this,
the sides
but it
were
was white.
colored.
Okay,
like
yeah.
red, white, and
Yes.
green. Or
Yes,
red,
red,
blue,
white,
and
and
green.
green. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I walk in and it's like, and it's sitting on a thing. And I'm like, what is this? And he's like, do you like this? I was like, is this our new box? He's like, do you like this? I was like, dude, if this is our new box, like, I'm about to freak out. And he's like, yeah. He's like, I think this is our new box. And then we dropped these, and this really took us to the next level, I feel like. Like that. And then we dropped the flavors.
He caught this color pattern before anybody else did.
Well, it wasn't even this. the flavors. Remember when we dropped those 24 flavors?
Yeah,
Oh
orange
my
pop
gosh.
and
We dropped red pop.
blueberry pie.
Oh
and
my
shit.
gosh, this shit popped. And then we started doing stash and dashes at stores.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that
You
shit was
guys
nutty.
did do unique marketing.
We went crazy. Well, Olivia, because Olivia had these crazy
Yeah,
ideas.
who came up with the marketing?
Because Olivia was
for you
doing
guys?
crazy shit at Green Door. She was Olivia.
I'm an idea machine. What can I say?
Yeah.
It's my one. That's why they keep me around. I'm weird and like.
That's right.
She's weird and she's got ideas, guys. That's why I had to keep her around.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
funny.
you gotta have a little niche, and then they won't kick you to the curb.
Yeah.
Funny.
I mean, you survived a lot. You
Especially,
know what I mean?
like,
If you
look,
think
like,
about it,
exactly.
Like that
The
company's,
stash and
like,
dashes were
Went
sweet.
through a lot, like
Yeah.
phases. It's like went to a major.
It's just crazy because they were
company now.
family. Like they're just a family. Like they're a family, and
Yeah.
they were doing it for 5 years before they even met us. Like just doing it. Like when we signed on to this company, you guys, like we really thought that this was like a whole company, like of people, like a whole company of people, like a lot of people, and like we walk in and it's 4 people, and we're like, what? Like, not saying like we didn't think that like it's just crazy that like it was like they got it like so big and like it was 4 people.
Now you guys
I
have
love that.
more people, I assume. I hope.
So
I
many
mean,
more.
like,
Yeah.
You guys wouldn't even be able to be 4 people. They'd be working
Yeah,
right now.
but still, it's just like I love that. Like I love that. That's so awesome. Like there's
Well, no,
such
I mean,
good
you're
people.
able to offer jobs now, right?
Yeah, but there's
A lot
such
of
good
them.
people.
Yeah.
Like I just
We're
I love
hiring,
that.
by the way, if anybody wants a job in Ann Arbor.
And then our lady trying to steal the pretend. I was kidding.
No.
You gotta get them. No, it's that's the hardest thing. I mean, it's crazy,
Yeah.
like the growth that you've probably seen.
It is. I love it. I love it. And we love working for them. They are the best people to work for. They are so genuine and they've treated us so well.
So like for people that don't know like the history, you guys did get bought by a bigger company.
Yes.
And it has not changed the structure on how you guys feel like in your positions at all.
No.
Because a lot of people have like such fears of MSOs, you know, like a big company comes in and buys and it's like, oh, everybody's getting fired. You guys have like, you guys think it's still the same family like feeling.
It
They kept
100%
on
is.
George and
Yeah, they kept
Yeah.
George and Cody on.
so it still
And
has
everybody.
that feel.
Everybody.
Right,
No one got
you're
fired.
here, right?
Yeah, no one got
exactly.
fired. Nobody got
That's
like
what I
anything.
told. We met the CEO and like we were just like talking about everything. I was like, well, like I'm good enough for Cody and George, so like hopefully I'm good enough for you. And he was like, yep. He's like, you guys are gonna be the next wave of OGs. Like my table gets longer, my fence doesn't get higher, just like all this good stuff. They're good people.
That's always a like really reassuring thing.
We're really grateful for everything, and they treat us really well. Definitely.
Yes, but definitely the core dynamic is staying there. They're just kind of coming in and
We're
giving
growing.
us,
They
like,
sold
systems.
for growth. They didn't sell for like, you know.
yeah.
So
do
they
you wanna-
needed to
do you
sell.
It's more
wanna
of like a
explain
merger.
What it was.
They
then?
didn't sell because they needed to sell. They sold because they for growth. They sold because we want to go. We want to be in 50 states.
National brand
So it wasn't
goals.
more. So you're saying you didn't really sell. You more merged in order to expand.
Yeah.
Merge. It was a
Exactly.
partnership.
Yeah. No.
Yes.
That's what I was asking.
Sorry, I didn't mean.
No.
I don't know why,
I'm not worried.
Sorry.
It's like, get it right. You offended me.
Oh my God, no.
Maybe I should have been the one making sure I'm gonna be okay. Shit.
Oh no.
Tagging on me.
Sorry. I was getting crazy.
No.
So 50 states is the goal.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, like,
What's the new? Arizona's the newest one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Did you help with the marketing on that?
No.
Just so you're just Michigan.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're
just
just-
Michigan, just like ideas here and there, like.
No, yeah, like we're not really like a full marketing. Like we just have these like crazy, ridiculous ideas, and they entertain them. It's basically
They let us
where
do
we're
what
at.
we want. They let us like have like
They give us
basically
freedom.
full creative freedom.
What would you guys credit number one to Platinum Vape's success in Michigan?
Timing.
Timing?
I think
We were number
family.
one.
Elaborate.
We were the first preloaded cartridge here for like over a year, like probably closer to 2 years.
So first
We've been
to
in Michigan
market.
for 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I remember.
Yeah.
I know you
Oh,
said.
sorry.
Yeah,
No,
we
you're
were
good.
first to market.
No, don't ever apologize. I'm just saying, like, I thought you did.
Well, hard work, obviously, too, because if we were first and we were just booth, like, you know, nobody knows who IBM is because Apple was better.
I
But, like,
credit- I
we
feel
were
like-
timing and a lot of hard work along with it, and marketing genius from Cody.
I feel like Cody, yeah. I feel like I credit Cody and family, like the family
Yeah.
aspect of it. Like they worked really, really, really hard, and like
Yeah.
like the family aspect of it.
100, but that's like they were smart to get in here first, smart to like make all the changes that they have made. Like they had time to, you know, start with a blister pack, go to those slim packs, go to the white box, and then now like we have something that's just like
Solid.
handcrafted, really well thought out, you know, like from Cody, that's marketing genius, Cody Sadler.
Yeah.
Forbes list, 40 under 40.
Yeah.
40 under 40.
Boss.
I do appreciate you guys coming out, answering
Yeah.
some fun questions.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.